Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to Mountain Blade to Bannerlord. Today we are diving in once again with the realistic battle mod that goes ahead and changes a whole ton of different things to make the battles longer, make the battles a little bit more realistic, and I've been really enjoying it. And this is a mod I'm going to be using in my brand new campaign that will be starting tomorrow. I'll be uploading an hour-long episode, and then we'll be continuing it on in the streams all week, and obviously for however long it takes for us to finish the campaign. It's going to be really fun. I'm using an absolutely massive amount of mods. Just to list a few, I'm using the Ronin mod, the Roman mod, so we'll have Romans and Samurai running around the battlefield. I've got more troops for all the other factions. That's a mod that adds in a ton of custom units for everyone, so we'll have some really unique forces. I'm using Scum and Villainy. I'm using the realistic battle simulator, the realistic battle mod. I'm using a few weapon mods. I'm using a ton of other custom spawn stuff. I'm using a cool overview thing and plenty more. I'll be uploading and showing you guys my full mod list tomorrow, so make sure you just go ahead and tune in, and obviously make sure you subscribe so you don't go ahead and miss that episode at the start of the brand new Let's Play. It's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to go ahead and see what mischief we can get into as a new Samurai Lord. But today what I want to do is I want to go ahead and test the realistic battle mod once more in the siege battles, because we went ahead and played a land battle the other day, but this time I want to go ahead and mess around with siege battles, see how it affects them. As I'm still not 100% sure I'm using this mod, but I'm still 90% sure that I'm using it. I just want to see, unless there's some crazy things that happen in the siege battles, then I'm most likely going to be using it. And in today's battle, I've gone ahead and just got a Roman force up against a Barbarian force, because again, a lot of people did tell me that the realistic battle mod isn't actually kind of meant for cross mod play. You know, a lot of these stats change between the modded units and the vanilla units, so the vanilla units are actually really strong because of that. However, I've got more troops on, so I'm hoping, because everybody's got modded units, hopefully that means that everything is just kind of balanced out somewhat. For my army, I do have 150 of these bad boys ready to move in, Legio 2 equipped and ready. I've got my general right here, and it's awesome looking armor. It's absolutely amazing. We also have some archer auxiliary to cover the advance. I've got some Principes to push up the siege towers, and then 200 Praetorian Guard. I went ahead and basically gave myself 600 men and gave the AI around about 300, because generally I feel like that's what happens in the campaign, so I wanted to try and make it a little bit more realistic to that. They also still have the Oda flag that I haven't changed. We've got some infantry here, just showing you some of the custom units that will be in more troops, and you guys will be seeing in the campaign itself. We've got some of these guys as well, ready to move in. And then finally, we have 50 of these elite Falcons. These Falcons are going to be super scary and ready to cut me down as we push up. Also giving myself a battering ram, a siege tower, and some ladders, along with some artillery. And we'll level up the scene as well to level 2 as well, so they really have a good defense. And let's see what this mod's all about. So, as well as that, I read somewhere, I'm not sure where I read it, but I read somewhere that this mod does also help out with the AI pathfinding in siege battles as well, making it so that they actually go up the ladders and they actually go up the siege towers, which, if that is the case, that is absolutely amazing, because that is something that this game has really needed for a long while, because I can't believe that the developers still have not fixed it yet. The fact that the AI doesn't actually go up the ladders and doesn't actually go up the siege towers, you know, properly, they just kind of like flirt around the edges. That's a major issue, and again, that's one of the things that I'm still so surprised they have not fixed yet, because it's really something that does need to be fixed. As the artillery comes down here, bombarding us, that is not good. You can see the enemy flags up there, roaming around. That does look very cool indeed, as our legionaries just push forward, closer, using the rocks as cover. However, the AI doesn't really seem like they're kind of defending the walls too much, as the artillery bombards again. Yeah, if we can get our soldiers on this wall, we're going to cut through them. That balance of power bar, oh my god, is so in my favor. We might have to do another siege battle again after this. I did not realize the battle was going to be this much in my favor. I guess they have 300 men, but I thought 300 men would be plenty. But I guess because we've got everybody, maybe not. We've got their artillery piece there as well, hitting us. And then we just got the Romans advancing forward in a nice little scattered formation, honestly. All that artillery hit on the battering ram is not going to be too safe. But the Romans will continue to move forward inch by inch. So one of the things you could probably do is maybe push up the ladders early, but I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to let the siege play out. let the artillery come ranging in. We can even get off our horse and start helping the men push up the actual battering ram itself. I mean, we might end up dying, but yeah, we can actually help out here and push up. I've got my own personal bodyguard now protecting me. The Roman line looking very, very beautiful as well. And this is one of the things I'm really looking forward to in this campaign is actually, you know, just fighting alongside and against the Romans. Because we obviously, in our last campaign, we played as the Romans the entire time. So I think it will be really, really fun to play against them and see how they fare against the samurai. Because I think we'll be mainly focusing on playing as the Ronin, as we've already done the Romans. And yeah, using all the Japanese style units as best as we can. The archers have finally got a kill. I mean, I don't know how it's taken them that long to do so, but good shot on whoever did fire that off. And we should be seeing, yeah, we can see our test shooter about to go up and probably put up them ladders momentarily, which will be nice. Battering ram is up, the siege tower is almost up, and yeah, I'm really, really curious to see if the soldiers do perform a lot better up the actual ladders themselves, and also just how the siege battle is going to go, because units do defend themselves a lot more in the realistic battle mod, like a lot more, so it's going to be very fun to see if that is actually, you know, accurate, and that's actually how the battle does run out. Yeah, so there you go, that's that siege tower done. The infantry should be descending upon the ladders now, get that bad boy up. The infantry's moving up. The battering ram is now at the allotted assault point now, ready to smash down that gate. The infantry is yeah, starting to go up. Let's see if they're gonna. Still doesn't look great. Seems like all of a sudden they're now going over here. Yeah, they're using the ladders a lot more, but it seems like they're all kind of a sudden just like going over to the other positions instead of going up this. Maybe if I click this, they'll do it. No, they're still just like ignoring this. I wonder if the AI is like thinking that it has a better chance of actually going up. It has a better chance of going up the ladders, so that's why it's doing it. It's also getting a little bit laggy as well, a little bit choppy, which isn't great either. I mean, they're going up one very, very convincingly. Again, yeah, I just can't believe this is something they haven't fixed yet. Like, it is so game-breaking. And, yeah, Tailworld still have not fixed it. You can see the AI is trying to. They're still failing to do so. Okay, so it doesn't look like it improves the actual kind of progression of going up them. I mean, the ladder seems like it's doing a very good job of going up it, but the other stuff not necessarily. Yeah, the ladders seem like they're working good. Siege towers not so much. Yeah, ladders are actually working really well, so maybe the mod has improved that. But yeah, the siege tower not necessarily. I mean, it's just so silly. Let's get ourselves up here. And let's see how the battle does function. I mean, we've already got a 5-minute battle on our hands. So let's get ourselves up here, let's fight, and then we'll kind of tell how the battle's going. Because yeah, generally these siege battles last around about 6-7 minutes. Because as soon as the walls are lost, which they do end up getting lost pretty quickly, you do end up running in and taking them out. You can also see some of the awesome new cool units as well. Let's try and take this guy out before he kills me. But yeah, in this mod, units should be defending themselves a lot more. Trying to block a lot more, use their shields, and that kind of leads to a much smaller engagement and battle. Even though they haven't managed to block me once. The gate is also going down as well. We are pushing in. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's see how the gate is looking as our soldiers do run our way through. Yeah, I mean, again, I think that this mod really shines in these more compact battles because everybody's actually got their shields up and the swings are a lot less brutal. But yeah, just sheer weight of numbers is really pushing them back here, and even their falconsmen are finding it like a lot harder to actually swing their weapons. The overall, really, oh my god, why are we, oh, I must have died, lol. Yeah, and again, like, it's, oh god. This is why I think breaches are just so much better. Not because breach is really good because you can storm the attackers, but because it stops the AI from doing dumb stuff and not being able to actually handle siege battles. Yeah, I mean, do let me know in the comments as well. Have Tailworld said anything about fixing this issue? Because it really is quite silly. So we'll just get ourselves up here. But I think the settlement is, yeah, pretty much, I mean, I say it's pretty much ours. Not really. The AI is still holding firm. We've got a lot of men scattered around. Maybe what we can do is we can set up our infantry here. Let's just get 100 men, set them up like here. And then we'll go charging into them. We've got Peeler to throw as well, so in we go. Let's flub our Peeler and let's send a nice little charge in maybe. See if we can absolutely nail some of these barbarian scum. Yeah, is it you guys? Yeah. Just charge. Give him hell. We are struggling at the gate. So apparently the vanilla troops, if more troops doesn't affect it, are supposed to be pretty scary. Not like massively. And this is a siege battle as well, so we've got to expect that we are going to be struggling. Men at the gate, though, just getting absolutely overrun. We just need more men up here. You guys just get here again. We've managed to clear the enemy out, right? And we've got a nice little assault force here as well. It does seem like our forces over on this side have been completely taken care of. That peeler bow coming in from the soldiers, very nice. More reinforcements turning up momentarily. We will descend upon them. Just trying to get some extra kills on them. Don't want to die, obviously. Ouch, that spear hurt. We've got a nice little infantry blob right here. How many men do we have? I don't think we have enough yet. I think we still need to wait for some more men. Or at least let them come in. We have a few more men at the gate, but that's hard for us to deal with. And this will probably be the same with the Ronin mod as well. Like, my soldiers will be performing as good as the Romans. Ouch, that hit hurt, whatever that was. Okay, just charge at them now. We need to just come in and clear this little blob and then move on. Which we're doing a pretty good job of. I'm going to just like stab is probably our best bet. Yeah, nice. I mean, they're still struggling. We've pinned them into a corner. Again, I really like how the battles are just that little bit longer. It's not like massively longer, but like this, even this combat would be over in moments. And I like how there's still that little bit of extra kind of oomph to it. Okay, let's reform again. We are trying to win this battle. Like we're trying to act as if this is like a proper battle I'd be fighting in the campaign. Let's fall back. Let's set ourselves up. Are you guys in a loose? You're in loose formation as well for some, I guess, because you're. Oh, hello. Let's just finish this guy off. Oh, this is their general as well. I'm like 1v1ing him. Smash his shield. The peeler's going out as well. Yeah, he's just surrounded. Do him. Perfect. Alright, well now I think we can just charge. There's not that many of them left, right? Let's just have at them. Go on now. Oh, you missed. He missed the shot with his peeler. Well, not letting me stab. There we go. The stab on this weapon. Oh, I just got cleaved in two. And all of a sudden the men are doing some stupid stuff. It's like literally go over here and attack them. It's not hard. Are there any javelins on the ground? I'm just like kind of scanning for. Yeah, so we took heavy casualties taking this. I don't think necessarily the vanilla units are seemingly as OP. I mean, again, they are modded as well. Yeah, you get a nice little 30 damage around the stab. But yeah, we're still going to take the castle, which is good. Also, do we have archers out here? We do, right? Yeah, the archers are still out here. So we could just always... Oh, there's still so many Romans trying to get through the gate as well, but I guess the enemy are blocking. And this is probably when, like, this mod does get very difficult because of the breach points. Because obviously everyone's using their shield a lot more. It's much harder for our soldiers to push through. But if I was just to do this, it's probably a nice little easy fix, right? Because that would just mean they won't really do much and they'll just try and push through. Well, I'll take casualties doing this, but it won't be too difficult to actually break through. This is quite cool though, right? This is pretty cool having like the actual, having the gate be this point of contention rather than just a unit like running through every 2 seconds. So yeah, I really like this. So now what we should do is we should test this battle out, but with a breach or two, or maybe just with 2 breaches and see how well the defenders actually handle it. No siege equipment, just breaches, and you can see them falling back to the gate as well. As our siege tower was absolutely useless. So let's just do that. Let's just retreat. I think we've seen enough of this battle. And let's go ahead and stick a double breach. Double breach, we don't need any of this. And we don't need a battering ram. We're just going to go through the breaches. And we're going to see how well the AI defends. Because again, in theory, they should be much more effective at holding the breach points. Because of them shield walls standing, you know, pretty firm. So let's auto deploy the men. And let's just watch the battle. I probably won't even bother fighting in it. as I'm interested to see. Because again, yeah, this shield wall should not be an easy thing to break through. They should be able to repel my forces fairly decently here. And they've obviously got their soldiers over here as well. Obviously, it depends very much on how well we push in and stuff. But, oh my god! That artillery hit was absolutely insane. I probably should have got rid of all my artillery. The Roman trebuchets proving too much for the enemy lines. Where the hell are my men as well? Why are they like... Are they like... No, they're not even a weird... Oh, they're sending everyone through here? Why? Man, the AI sometimes is so brain dead. Like, there's 2 breaches. And I don't really know why they're doing this either. Just go here. I will command you guys. You're in a line formation. It's not hard. Just charge at them. So artillery comes flying in again. Okay. Literally, just charge. Move your asses forward, and I'll tell you guys to charge. Really not that difficult. Same over on this side. Get your asses up here, and then just charge. Nope, they're going to go to a different breach point. Luckily, with RTS camera, I can just right-click and they'll focus down these units and just go through the breach point itself. Same over here as well. I can just right-click or hit my middle mouse button, and let's see how the battle is going to unfold. Because yeah, as I said, I'm really interested to see how this does really play out. Because again, normally in vanilla, like everyone would just be dying right now. But it seems like there's very much a back and forth. Friendly artillery coming in as well is very nice. And as more and more of the soldiers do and reinforce this point, this make for a very exciting engagement, honestly. See the Romans fighting bravely through that breach. More and more of them coming in every second. How about the other side? Just do this. Oh my god. Yeah, the AI is... I don't know why they can't even go through this breach. They're like struggling so much. God, man. Sieges are so cool in Bannerlord, but they really do still have some issues. Yeah, and we're taking heavy casualties trying to break this as well, which I really love. I love, but like, because normally breaches are like, oh my god. I think we're killing more of our own friendly units. But I feel like breaches most of the time are like super just like in favor of the attackers like ridiculously. And even still, you know, it's a breach, but it's still not like a free pass into the city. So that's why I'm really, really digging. I think this is going to make for a very interesting campaign for sure. Oh, look at these rocks as well. They've got boulders. As more and more soldiers do turn up. They're going to throw the boulders down at my men. Oh, the Peeler just gets him in the neck as my friendly artillery comes in again. Killing more units. Yeah, I think breaches are still going to be king of the sieges. We grind our way through. And the nice thing is, like, this is going to be for me and the AI as well. So when the AI tries to take castles, it's going to be difficult for them to do so as well, even with breaches. As more of our men just refuse to go round the other way. Let's see if we can get ourselves stuck in. Can I, like, tell them to stop firing that artillery? Oh, God. Are they going to throw that rock down? Oh, God. Oh, that's going to kill so many men. Let me through. Let me through. Oh, we've actually broken, though. Weight of numbers is now starting to really come into play. We have broken them. Nice. Let's dismount and get ourselves stuck in. Oh, so much red, though. They must have just slobbed down that rock. I kind of almost want to get up there and silence their... silence their rock throwing. But yeah, now that we've overrun the defenses, we should be able to really take them down. Just tell them to charge as well. For some reason, they're like moving through. Okay, clearing them out. Let's just keep on going. So much red, though. We are losing a lot of soldiers. But we are clearing them, and they are running out of soldiers. They are really committed to this breach. More Falconsmen now turning up, which is a little bit scary. The Falconsmen are obviously designed to kill my Roman soldiers. Just hit him in the head and did 9 damage there. There you go. That was a good artillery shot. Thank you, artillery, once for actually doing your job. So then the soldiers charge a little bit. We've really managed to like push them around that corner as well. We could actually also just, if we wanted to, try and get like all our infantry through here. We have 30 men here. We could just try and reform them like here. Let the main bulk of my infantry just take on the enemy. These guys have 2 shields as well. Nice. Got some men here. I basically want to throw the peeler in on them. Another good artillery round. Yeah, I'm just trying to get that group of 30 men like over here. There's no other way in the castle. A shield is actually protecting him. Well placed. Yeah, I'd say I basically just get this peeler in on them, and then I'll probably charge. Because a Roman peeler in this mod as well. So this mod also makes it so that javelins are just deadly, like so much deadlier than they are in vanilla. Like in vanilla, they're basically nothing to really worry about because the AI doesn't really use them. But in this mod, javelins are super scary, which I think will give the Romans the advantage. I think generally that Romans are going to be underpowered just in general battling. But in like their kind of fighting stance where they do throw these javelins, that's when they're going to be super scary. He's going to lob his sword down? No, he's not. Okay, cool. There we go. Stab him in the back. And let's get our Romans to charge now. They'll go flying in, cause some damage right in their back. And one of the nice things as well is I'm pretty sure we can always just turn this mod off as well if we don't end up liking the result, if it kind of gets a bit too, maybe a bit too difficult, or maybe makes the game kind of play in a certain way that we don't like, we can always just turn it off as well. I think as well that like blunt weapons are going to be really good as well. I think blunt weapons make a big difference because obviously everyone's in a lot of heavy armor. So like a big warhammer will be very beneficial to us. Yeah, I think hopefully just overall this battle will be giving us a lot more strategy involved because, you know, obviously just assaulting this one breach point is going to be an absolute slog. You know, because we're assaulting one breach point. But I think if we were to be assaulting every breach point, really stretch for defenders, we would quite easily bring them over and, yeah, really punish them. I don't know why our archers are moving in like that. Can we Kobe this? Oh, almost. Yeah, we can Kobe this. Also, yeah, why the hell are our archers just roaming in? Let's also tell them to charge. The AI is doing some weird stuff in this campaign, or in this battle so far. I really just want to lob this rock down. These rocks are so deadly as well. If you've never seen them, they do so much damage to the enemy infantry. Yeah, that was not a good example. But they do a lot of damage. Careful here, he's falconing around for blood. And actually blocked me as well. The archers are winning me the day here, it would seem. About firing a shot. Also, as well, for anyone who is interested, we will be using the new well, not so much new, but it's new for me because we've been on 1.5.4 so much. We're using 1.6 or 1.5.6. So that should make for a very exciting campaign. And look at that, we've actually pushed the enemy out, but they're going to win this. They've got a nice little shield wall there, and they're holding the line. And honestly, that's how it should be. I didn't really do any tactics this battle, and we definitely did pay the price. Yeah, they've got everyone here. I mean, oh, this is perfect, actually, a perfect opportunity as well. Archers there, and then there. Yeah, let's go grab the rocks. And the rocks will win us this battle. I mean, the archers are actually doing a very good job as well as they push the enemy out. We managed to win this, but, you know, at what cost? At what cost? And this should make, like, the actual defensive sieges as well, like, for big cities, but you'll need, like, a lot of men to take them, which is good. Okay, it seems like the settlement has been taken. Victory is ours, and, yeah, we are looking down upon the breach point like an absolute bad ass. Look at us go. Absolutely amazing. I love it. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, as we will be going ahead and obviously starting our brand new campaign tomorrow. Make sure you check that bad boy out. Make sure you drop a like and a comment on that. It really does help out. And I will see you guys in the next one.